I haven't hit one snipe, no bullshit. Like, boy. Nice. Of course, I have a cross. Like, those be fucking wiping. Oh shit! I mean, hey, my snipe is chop. He's teabagging. He's teabagging. What the fuck? For what? Yeah, his name is. Yeah.
Hey yo, welcome back to the channel. What up, big on? I'm your host, Coach Evans, and today we're going to talk about the Ravens. Well, I think the Ravens' defensive draft philosophy should be Thursday. So yesterday we did offense and went way longer than it should have. We was trying to shoot for 15 minutes. We ended up going about 27, 28, maybe even 30. We're going to stay on task today. We shoot for 15 minutes. But first, like yesterday, we're going to kind of summarize the position and give it a green, yellow, or red. And then we're going to, go from there about who should, kind of throw some names out there, who should go where and what should happen and things like that. If you were here yesterday, you kind of get the idea of how it's going to go. So first, let's kind of look at the positions and kind of give it a green, yellow, or red. Green meaning good, meaning we good at that spot. Yellow meaning we okay, but maybe can add something to it. And red means we need help ASAP. So that's where we at. Alright, so let's just look at the positions. We'll start with inside linebacker. Inside linebacker we got, where's my mouse? Here we go. We got Queen, we got Malik, we got Otaro Olaka, and we got Bynes. Welch is in there too. I think that's yellow. I think that would be yellow. What y'all think? I think that's yellow. I think we need a guy at an interior lineman. What up, Justin? I think that's yellow. Alright. And I know y'all a little bit behind me, so tell me what y'all think as far as the interior lineman. Because I don't think it's green. All right, outside. So outside linebackers, we're gonna consider them edge guys, and so that's what's next on the list. And you know, you got pressure data with Jalen Ferguson. You got Tyus coming off of injury. You got Dalen Hayes and Odafe Owe. I think that's yellow also. I'm gonna go yellow there also. It's just, I mean, Owe has potential, and I think he's gonna be a star, but nobody on the other side of him. I think Hayes could develop into that, but he didn't get to play it all last year, so I don't know where he is. We got so many people that we gonna say that didn't get to play last year. That's crazy. We got some known unknowns and some known unknowns. And if you know where that come from, that's one of my favorite shows. Some known knowns and some known unknowns. One of my favorite shows. Let's go in. Let's see, I did this wrong. Interior D line. So that'll be all like Calais Campbell and all those guys. There we go. Let me clear this one. Interior D line. Let's see, we got interior D line. All right, we got Pierce back, Xavier Kelly, Matabike, Calais Campbell, Isaiah Mack. They got Wolf as a defensive end, but we're going to put Wolf in there. All these guys basically D linemen, interior D linemen, even though Wolf says D end. This Pierce, Matabike, Calais is not bad. Pierce, Matabike, Calais is not bad. They just all got age on them except for Matabike. Then you throw Wolf in there, I don't know how good his back's going to be. And then Roger plays some okay snaps. Mac plays some okay snaps. But Pierce, Matabike, Calais, Wolf, that's not a bad group. That's not a bad group. It's just only different, they got a lot of age on them. They got an age on them. So we're going to go yellow with them also. We're going to go yellow with them also. So I should have just left it yellow. All right, cornerback. Let's go to cornerback. Cornerback, we got Robert Jackson, Kevin Tolliver. Stevens could be either one. That's why they got listed as a DB. We got Juice Man coming off injury. I don't know why they still got Iman Marshall on there. I ain't seen him play since USC. And Marlon Humphreys and Kevin Seymour. So I'm not even giving it. It's not even up for debate. That's red. That's red. We need corners. We need corners. Now let's look at the safeties. Safeties. We got Tony Jefferson, Geno Stone, Darius Washington, Marcus Williams, the new signee, Chuck Clark. Jesus. We could be good there, honestly. Because Chuck's a proven commodity. Marcus is a proven commodity. Darius and Geno and Jefferson's a proven commodity. He's just old. So I think safety will be a luxury. Getting a safety will be. I'm gonna give safety green because we don't have to have a safety. It'd be nice, but we don't have to have a safety. It'd be nice. So with that being said, now let's kind of throw out some names. So let's just say, like yesterday, let's just say we go defense first. And to me, best case scenario would be getting Stingley or Gardner right here. Best case scenario, we get, I'm going to just put cornerback. Best case scenario, we get a cornerback here. I'm going to say Stingley or Gardner. That's best case scenario defensively. Keep in mind, we're just talking about defense. So with that being said, I think you have to go offense 45, so we just skip 45. Now we start looking at other guys. And you see a lot of, you see only one green up there from my point of view, and that's safety. So we really can start looking at, interior D-line, edge, inside linebacker. And, I wouldn't be mad at, there's a ton of guys that can go in this spot. I wouldn't be mad at what's the other, not Tyndall. I wouldn't be mad at Quay Walker at 76. I wouldn't be mad at Tyreek Woolen at 76. No, not two straight cornerbacks. No, I'll take that back. Give me that back. Trying to think. Who are some of those guys at? And I want to say the interior guy from Connecticut, but he'll be long gone. What up, Big Reg? What up, Brandon, Justin, Melvin? Oh, what is this kid's name? He's an edge guy. I mean, best case scenario, Ojabo will drop there, but we know even though with his injury, he's not going to drop to the 3rd round. I can't think of this kid's name. He's definitely an edge guy. Forget it. Just I'm gonna put edge until I figure out his name. I figure out his name for us up there. Leo wouldn't be bad. That's a good one, Melvin. Leo wouldn't be mad right here either. Leo Chanel. That wouldn't be bad. Even though he wasn't in my top 5, that wouldn't be a bad pick. Cause I honestly, even though I didn't put him in my top 5, Melvin, I'd rather have Leo over Devin Lloyd. Honestly. I'd rather have Leo Chanel over Devin Lloyd. And I probably should have put Leo in my top 5, but Lloyd he's just so darn athletic. Just so darn athletic. With that now, so we took care of one cornerback. We're gonna keep that up there. So interior linebacker, we'll take care of that. So we need edge and interior D line. And again, if we go offense here with a receiver or a tackle, which I'm hoping to be a tackle, I'm pretty sure receiver probably gonna come in at one of these picks. So now you're looking at 119, 128, 139 to fill these holes. So let's do that. Let's say we go offensive tackle right here. Say we go receiver here. You can go edge or interior linebacker there. Now, you got to probably get your IDL right here. Because anything after this is probably going to be, like Bubba Dub say, trash. Anything after this is probably going to be trash. So you get your interior D-line. And then you probably want to be looking at your second corner right here. Interior D-line or your edge guy. Or your edge guy right here. Honestly, if you get an edge guy earlier, you come your inside linebacker. Inside linebacker. And you come back with your second corner. Is Pastor the defensive guy from Kentucky? I think that might be what I'm talking about. Cross the safety, I think, Sebastian. Is Cross the safety? Sam might be the one I'm thinking about too, Brandon. I know it was an SEC guy. Sam might have been the one I was thinking about from Ole Miss. Might have been. All right, go back to the lecture at hand. So we got cornerback. We got both cornerbacks. So we got that taken care of. Interior D-line, we kind of got spots for that. And inside linebacker, edge. Probably going to go with a running back here, maybe. I'm just going to throw running back in there because we need a third guy just in case. We need a fourth guy just in case because I think Tyson could stick. What we missing? Interior D-line, edge. So we basically can copy this one. We can copy this one and put it there. Matter of fact, we can take the running because we don't need a running back that bad. We don't need a running back that bad. So I wouldn't be mad if picks 110, 119, 128 went to the defense. I wouldn't be mad at all. Then you come in with maybe, and this pick right here might be one I like too. Even though I know this is defense. Tight end may come in there too. Or a tight end right here. I think if we go tight end at 139, we could probably be looking at the kid from Maryland. Looking at the kid from Maryland. Yeah, I mean, we talked about it yesterday. Yesterday I went offense first at 14. And so then we went defense in the second round. So I'm basically just flipping it. That's kind of, yesterday we went offense first. And I'm flipping it today because it's really a defensive, centric thing. Then you got your 2 picks left. So offense, let me see if I took care of offense from these. Tackle, receiver, tight end, RB. And then you can come with somebody that's probably going to be like a special teamser here. So you probably can come with your safety here. And if we go safety with that last pick, which we don't necessarily need one, I really like the kid from right here in Tallahassee at FAMU. What's that boy name? I done screamed his name for 3-4 months, and now when I want to put it out there, Marquise Bell, that's his name. Marquise Bell. So if we go safety here at this last pick, I really wouldn't mind that being Marquise Bell or Bubba Bolden from Miami. Bubba Bolden from Miami, one of those two. So, you know, recapping it up, if we go defense first, we can go cornerback or edge, like somebody said. We can go cornerback or edge. There's been, well, since I've been out of practice, I've heard them talk about we might be trading up. I don't know how much truth to that. It may just be Twitter hearsay, but I did kind of hear those rumblings. Cornerback or edge. So if we go cornerback or edge, let me add cornerback right here. And there's a ton of cornerbacks out there that I like, really. There's, I think, 7 cornerbacks in my top 10, because I think 3 of them were safeties. But there's about 13, 14 corners that I really like. I like the kid from Clemson. I like both Washington kids. I like I honestly like Elam. I do like Elam from Florida. I know Elam is a taboo word in the Ravens community, but I do like Elam at tackle at 45, probably for Lele or maybe the kid from Penn State. But it's a ton of good guards out there too. What other corners I like? And the 2 kids from Washington, Sauce, Stingley, Booth, the kid from Auburn. Woolen is my favorite corner, even though I know he's not as good as some of those guys. What up, Jared? It's a ton of corners out there, and there's some I'm forgetting, but it's a ton of corners out there. So we really could go corner at. If we don't get a corner first, we can go corner at 76, 100, 110, or 119. And I still think we're a quality guy. But I think we need 2. I think corner will be the only position we double dip at. Let me look at edge real quick. Let me look at what we got on the outside linebackers. Sack Daddy, Bowser, who's injured, Dalen Hayes or Dafe. Might double dip at edge too then. Might double dip at edge. Might double dip at edge, might double dip at corner. But it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see. So with that being said, man, you know, good. Hey, y'all in the chat box, I appreciate the discussion and the talking back. I appreciate that. That kind of gives me some more to kind of talk about, and you know, you guys had good conversation going on too. I appreciate you guys. So that's Charles, Brent, Sebastian, Big Sweeps. I don't think I've seen Sweeps in the comment section before, so welcome Sweeps. Brandon, see who else over here. Sports with the space between the O and the R. That's a new name I don't see a lot. I appreciate you guys for coming through. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. So everybody's name that I didn't call, don't charge it to my head. I'm sorry, don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my head. Been a long day. That kid from Fayetteville State is pretty good too. I'm watching the basketball, man. Get ready for tomorrow. You get my top 32, which is my big board. That'll be quick. That video may be 5-10 minutes. And I think I'm going to do some stuff with Michael Crawford and those guys over at Deep Cover. So be on the lookout for that, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, yeah, one more thing before I go. I did mention an article yesterday that I read in Athletic that I want to talk about. And I don't know if you guys kind of subscribe to Vach. Vach kind of went in on some of the same stuff that I want to talk about, but I'm still going to talk about it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the article on the screen and talk about it. And I'll, at some point, do that. Hopefully before the draft. But it may happen the day of the draft from, like, my classroom. But that's what I plan on doing. Because I screenshotted some of them, and you can kind of see the screenshot. Like you see the sip to tell thing over my head. So I kind of have the screenshot over there. So you can kind of read what they're talking about while I say my little piece about it or whatever. But the really interesting thing was they said that they wouldn't touch George. One person said they wouldn't touch George Pickens at all, period. Like, not early, not late, none of that. So Emerson from Mississippi State too, I like him too. He's like 6'1", 6'2". Even though Jameson Jameson, what's Jameson's last name from Alabama? Did him dirty. Call in show. We might. I think about that. Let's do it after the draft. Let's do it after the draft call in show. That's what I do. After the draft call in show. I don't know if it's that same night, but maybe like that Saturday after they finish with the whole thing. Maybe we'll do that and we can talk about them picks. That's a good idea, Justin. Appreciate it. But now I'm out for real. Hey, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.